Ma,
¿Qué pasó, amor?
I'm doing a YouTube video and I'm talking about you.
If a woman posts a picture, a skinny woman, whoa, like, oh, you gotta see the likes, ooh, bomb, ooh, like a body, gorgeous. But if a plus size decides to show her body, it'll be like, why are you not going to the gym? Why can you not lose weight?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Why are you so fat? Why are you so big? So we have make
or
it
that
normal.
shirt isn't for you, or
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be wearing a bikini, or
But you shouldn't forget that you should be like you. Everybody else is taken.
exactly.
Be,
In a
be,
world
be
that
you.
you
You
matter.
matter. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about
How a number on a scale should not define you.
some food, some Starbucks. So let's go. How much do you think I weigh? Who do you think weigh more, she or me? Comment down below.
Melissa.
You just say how a number on the scale should define you. Why?
Yes.
Why a number on the scale should define you?
Because I think that everybody has different body types, and what one number looks on one body might look different on another body. And so it doesn't really matter what your body looks like or what the number on the scale is. Like, everybody is beautiful regardless. The number doesn't mean anything.
I would say that not that it doesn't matter. It do matter, but it shouldn't define how you see yourself or the thing that you think you can accomplish. Because if you limit yourself because I'm too big or too fat or too skinny or too slim or too much weight, you are limiting yourself. You are limiting what you think you can accomplish. So look at yourself in the sky and be like, okay, this is my weight, but this is not going to define my life. When you were younger, did you struggle with that? Do you have any struggle with that?
I did. Throughout middle school, mainly. I went through a lot of body shaming, bullying.
Have you overcome it?
I think it's a battle I kind of still fight sometimes. Every day I do always have my weaknesses. Like, sometimes I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I don't like how something looks on me, so I'll change to another outfit.
But what does that come though? Like, your body shaming, was it you yourself or because of what other people had told you about yourself?
It was more what other people would tell me about myself, and it started off really, I think, at home, like family. But then it really sprung off in school. Just, during that time, it was like, if you weren't skinny, you just weren't as beautiful as somebody who was just bigger.
Do you agree with that?
I don't.
Why?
I don't agree with that. Because, like I said earlier, like, all body types are not the same, and each of them have their own things that makes it beautiful.
Okay.
I don't believe it either, because just true beauty isn't even like what someone looks like physically anyway. So I don't believe that.
What will you tell to those viewers that they think that, okay, because I'm fat, nobody's going to like me, nobody's going to support me, nobody's going to, I don't deserve to love because I'm this type, my body is too big, my body is too skinny. What can you tell to those people?
I would just say, you have to learn to just not listen to all the outside, because at the end of the day, the only person you're stuck with the rest of your life is you. Your mind,
Facts.
Your mind, your conscious. So and it's hard, it's not easy, I'll tell you that, but you just have to, like, block out what society tells you or what society portrays as beautiful, and just in your head you need to learn to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm beautiful. Like, okay, I have this pimple on my face, but I still look pretty. Or, yeah, my arms are flabby, they jiggle, but you know what? I love that. Like, just learn to pick out your biggest insecurities and just learn to call them beautiful until you just start to believe it. The more you hear something, the more somebody tells you something, is the more I think you end up believing it. Yes.
So if I tell you every day that you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're gonna end up believing it.
Yeah.
What if you don't believe it yourself, but I'm still telling you that
No,
you're
that's
beautiful?
what I'm saying. So at first I won't believe it, and at first it might seem like I need you to tell me in order for me to feel it. But at some point I think it just helps bring up that person, and it'll just help them be like, no, you know what, yeah, I am. Like, you'll just start believing it about yourself, because that person is pushing you to believe it. Like, for example, like with me, one way that I did overcome like not liking my body and stuff was my mom. My mom is a bigger woman and stuff, and she would...
Is she pretty? Her mom pretty. Mom, if you see this video, hi.
And you know, some of her, like, parts of her body that she wasn't always the biggest fan of herself, but she still like wore clothes and like flaunted them, like no issues. And so I was like, wow, Melissa, like, if your mom can do it, I mean, why can't you? Like, so I think she was like my biggest motivation to just, no, like, it's fine. Like, yes, my arms are big. Yes, I have jiggly thighs, or yes, my stomach is not flat. But if my mom could flaunt it, and like, also, I had a cousin that she didn't realize it either. Whenever she would first look at my mom, the first thing she would notice is just her beautiful face and her beautiful eyes. And she didn't pay attention to the fact that, yes, like, she may have stretch marks, or yes, you know, she has stretched out skin or whatever. So, yeah.
You can answer. That's her calling right now. Her mom is calling. So show her the video.
Mommy.
Mom, you're on YouTube. Say hi.
Ma.
So with that example, you mean it shows that having somebody around you that can show you different, that hey, no matter how you look, you're still beautiful, you can still accomplish that. Help. What if your mom was insecure about her body and didn't like her body
Then
type?
it definitely wouldn't have helped. I feel like it would have made it harder. Ma,
¿Qué pasó, amor?
I'm doing a YouTube video and I'm talking about you.
¿Y eso?
We're recording right now.
Digo, pues. Ok, bye. Hablamos entonces.
Okay, bye. Mwah. She thought it was funny. But yeah, I think if I didn't have my mom, or if my mom was also insecure about herself, and I'm not saying my mom's not insecure though, she definitely has her insecurities, but she has learned to love them, if that makes sense. So if I definitely had a mom that she didn't, and she showed it to me too, that she had low self-esteem, I think that would definitely have, like, just
Drain you down and put you down.
put it on me too. But the fact that she was able to uplift me and show me, like, no, it doesn't matter, you can still wear that. It doesn't matter. Not only skinny bodies can wear that. Not only girls with flat stomachs can wear a crop top. Not only, you know, just, it just really helped.
Do you see how everything's come down to your beliefs? To why you believe and what you think is right, what you think is wrong? What are some reasons you think people struggle with accepting their body? Social media, their parents, the environment, the friends,
I think definitely,
the movies.
I think maybe the number one thing would definitely be society. Just what society portrays as beautiful, like models on a magazine or TV shows. Like, it's been very normalized, like a beautiful, like, skinny woman and not like a plus size model. Like, I feel like the people that get more clout, if you will, are skinnier women, beautiful, like, skinny models that they're just portrayed as beautiful, skinny. And so I think as women nowadays in our society, it's just like in our heads that, oh, a man's not gonna like me if I don't have a flat stomach and a big butt. Like, I just don't think it's realistic. And then also, like, plus size models just don't get as much attention than the skinnier ones do. Like,
So society,
I think, is the biggest thing.
but also pointing out society, yes, which I agree, because somebody who's, let's go, for example, social media, if a woman post a picture, a skinny woman, whoa, like, oh, you gotta see the likes, ooh, bomb, ooh, like a body, gorgeous. But if a plus size decides to show her body, you'll be like, why are you not going to the gym? Why can you not lose weight?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Why are you so fat? Why are you so big? So we have make it
or that
normal.
shirt isn't for you, or
Yeah,
you're not supposed to be wearing a bikini, or no.
We have made it normal to appreciate certain type of beauty, and we have forget that every human being is unique, and we should appreciate each kind of uniqueness. We cannot all be skinny. We cannot all be fat. We cannot all be slim.
I'm eating French fries.
And I'm eating my food.
Like, yeah.
And since when you grow up, most of us, or all of us, we tend to say, okay, what society? Okay, what the TV? Okay, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. I want to be like that. Just because you see something, allow you be like, okay, I want to be with that person. But you shouldn't forget that you should be like you. Everybody else is taken.
Exactly.
Be you. We need you. We need we need you being original. Why would you try to change yourself just to fit society standards? Why cannot you fit your own standards? And also you have to be honest, because let's admit that being a plus size weight has negative effects on your health. I'm not talking bad about those people. It's a fact. For example, heart rate, you might not be able to go faster in things. See, it has negative health effects. So if you are a plus size person, if you are going to lose weight, or you decide to lose weight, you need to have internal motivation, internal reasons. If you do it to please one specific person or to please society, you're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life.
Do it for yourself.
You're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life. Like, okay, and also think something I think is that, not to be like, people tend to be victims, but let's be honest. If somebody want to lose weight, for example, you want to lose weight, and I ask you, do you want to lose weight? Yes, right? Okay. Do you know what you should do in order to lose weight?
No.
You don't know, or you do know?
No, I know, but I just...
So why wouldn't you do it? So I think that's something that each person that wants to lose weight or gain weight, we all know what to do. If you don't know, okay, go ahead, Google or educate yourself. But the thing is, if you have the information, if you have the tools, why are you not applying it? You know that if I want to lose weight, I should start eating less, I should go for a walk, or I should go hit the gym. You know those things because you know that's what you have to do if you want to lose weight. But most people are not willing to do it. Why?
I think it also takes just a lot of just mental courage, I guess, and a lot of people also want to take just the easy way out and just pay for to get surgeries done and things like that.
Seem easy.
I think it's laziness, really. Because I know, me, there are days that I'm like, oh no, I want to lose weight, and then there's days where no, I want to gain weight, and so, but I'm not as serious about it, because I can say for number one, it is laziness. I just choose not to. But then also too is because I still look at myself and I'm like, I'm beautiful anyway, just how I am. So, but if it ever got to the point that I looked at myself in the mirror and I just did not love the way my body was looking, I would definitely need somebody to push me to want to go to the gym or shape up, or to get my body to where I want to make me happy. But I would definitely have the courage to ask for the help or tell somebody please help me, I'm struggling with loving my body.
And I point that out because most of us know what to do in order to be where we want to be or to become what we want to become. But when it's time to put the work in, you ain't see nobody. So if you're gonna be like, oh, society doesn't like me because I'm too big or I'm too slim, do you like yourself? Before asking, can society accept me? Do you accept yourself? Before looking for help, are you helping yourself? Before complaining that, oh, people are judging me. How do you treat yourself? Because I think those are my beliefs. That's what I think. That if you truly have that confidence, that courage, that you know who you are and you know your worth, you know your value, no outside force can do anything to you.
I think we are our biggest enemies and our biggest
or biggest
judges.
supporters. We are. I don't see you as you see yourself. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I think, yeah, we are our biggest enemies. We are our biggest judges. So.
And the social, another thing with weight, losing weight, gaining weight, or want to do this. I think because sometimes we comparing ourselves. No, that person has this amount of money, that person look this type of way. I want to be like that person. No, social media give more likes to a female that look that way, to a boy that look that way. I want to be like that person. Why are you going to compare yourself with somebody who doesn't smile like you, doesn't cry like you, doesn't hustle like you, doesn't feel like you, somebody who's not even you? Why are you going to compare yourself with somebody that you don't even know the daily basic of that person? And the time, the attention you put in comparing yourself, you can use that time, that attention in bettering yourself and working on yourself. The moment you start comparing yourself with somebody else, that's a way of unhappiness. Why are you comparing the way you look with somebody else? If you don't like the way you look, why don't you change it? Yeah. Who's going to come to do it for you?
I know I've heard you say all the time, if you're not changing something you don't like, you're choosing it.
And it's true. Yeah. Don't you think it's true?
I do. I agree.
It's true. If something is in your life or in your body and you are not changing, you are choosing it. You are. Why you want to tell me you're waiting on somebody to come and make you slim or make you gain weight or have the body I want to have? And also another reason people can struggle with accepting their bodies is perfection. I want to have the perfect body, the perfect eyes, the perfect color of skin, the perfect hair, the perfect husband, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect house, the perfect money. Perfection, it doesn't exist.
Again, I think that goes back to society, what society has portrayed as how a woman should look perfect. Like, we're just naturally supposed to be petite or slim.
No, we can all not be petite.
It's just not realistic.
It's not. If we all do the same thing, if we all are the same person, where is the diversity? Yeah. What is the difference? What is the originally? We cannot all be copies of everyone.
Everyone is beautiful.
I think so too. But I can say it, she can say it. But if you think you are not beautiful,
you don't believe it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter how much I can say. I'm sorry. And now let's try to give some tips to help people.
Well, in the beginning of this video, you said, I mentioned how a number on a scale shouldn't matter, and then you mentioned who do you think weighs more? Mm-hmm. I think you're going to add the clips, right? We weighed ourselves.
Yeah.
And we actually weigh the same.
Almost.
No.
Well, you guys must see the clip, but
we pretty much weighed the same, and she thought she weighed less.
Yes. I was like.
And it was almost as if she got offended that she...
See, yeah, I did.
Because, she does work... I don't work out at all. I don't like
to
work out every day. It's not my thing. She does.
It's my thing.
See, it's not my thing.
I love it.
But she does work out all the time. Mm-hmm. And so I guess, but see, you're going to see in the clips, my body type, you would obviously think I'd weigh more
than me.
Probably
because I look skinnier.
Because she's just bigger. Slimmer and I'm just a little wider than her. And so, I think we're 1 pound or 2 away, but we're basically the same. But you wouldn't be able to tell. You would think, so that's why I'm saying what the number on my scale looks on me looks different on you, but it's the same number, and so it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This food is good. Oh. So yes, you pointed out because I'm glad you brought that example. I thought I weighed less because I thought I'm less, but no, it was realistic. What I saw, that was Why I saw, but what I saw, the number that I saw on the scale didn't define me. I still think I'm pretty. I still think I'm beautiful. I still think I'm gorgeous. I still think that I can accomplish anything. I still think I'm amazing. I still think I'm powerful. That's what I think about myself, and that I carry that because I know this is me. I ain't get nobody else as I have myself, and I believe it in every day I live it. What about you? You that you're watching this video? If you want to lose weight, you know what to do. The question is, why are you doing it? Or if you want to gain weight, you know what to do. So why are you not doing it? Melissa mentioned laziness. Laziness is something that is on your control.
Yeah.
That's something that is on your control. Don't try to. Also, another issue that you're trying to control how other people sees you. You cannot do that. That's unnecessary. That's a waste of energy. Why would you try to control how this and that person sees you? You can control how do you see yourself. You can control your attitude. You can control how much work you put in to lose weight or to gain weight. You can control you and what are you willing to do to become or to be where you want to be. If something is in your life and you are not changing it, as always saying, you are choosing it. You are. What are some things you can tell them? What are some tips? Because you say you struggle with that, right? And you still struggle with it, but as day goes by, it's less heavy on you.
Honestly, I mean, what might have worked for me may not work for everybody, right? But this is just the kind of what worked for me. I kind of like just faked it till I made it. I would try my best, and I would do things. Say I took a picture of myself and I wasn't comfortable posting it, I would make myself post it, because I feel like where you're the most uncomfortable, that's where there's growth. Say it again. When you're most comfortable, that's where there's growth. And there, you can't grow being comfortable. You can't succeed being comfortable.
I'm sorry.
Where you find the most growth, where you can succeed, is you just have to be uncomfortable. Do what makes you uncomfortable. I would post a video of myself and say I just didn't like how round my face looked, maybe. I was like, no, you know what? We're going to post this, Melissa, whatever. And I posted it, and it would kill me on the inside, because I was just worried too much about what other people were thinking, what other people would say. Oh no, Melissa has too chubby cheeks, or Melissa looks like this, Melissa looks like that. And I had to fake it till I made it, and I just forced myself to do what made me the most uncomfortable. And I think that's where I grew the most. And I did it for me, and I just kind of, to remind myself, I had to tell myself, because there was a point where I wouldn't feel beautiful if nobody else was telling me that I was beautiful. And it shouldn't be like that, because you can't depend on other people to tell you those things or to even make you happy at that, because what happens whenever that person's gone? Like, ooh. So yeah, that's just my number one thing. And like I was like I mentioned, my mom, she really helped too, just watching how she was able to
carry herself, flaunt herself, her beauty, which shows that the environment, helped. People around you,
it helped. Yeah.
Count. Me, I wouldn't give any tips, because it comes down, I think that there is a lot of tips in the internet, a lot of advices, a lot of information. The question I would ask you is, if you know what to do, why aren't you doing it? That's what I ask you. If you ask that yourself that question, okay, I want to gain weight, you know what to do. You know. Or I want to lose weight, you know what to do too. The question I ask you is, why aren't you doing it? Why?
Are you scared? People are going to judge you. That reminded me.
Well, you're going to fail though.
It was...
Go ahead.
One thing that also would, like, I would get, like, scared. Say, there was points in times where I'll try and work out, right? I'll try and start. I'll wake up in the morning before I start my day. I'll be like, okay, we're going to do this, or we're going to do this. But it was like, I was hiding it because I didn't want people to know, because I was afraid they were going to make fun of me for doing it. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yep.
Like, I was afraid to hear...
To be judged, to be criticized, to be made fun of.
For trying to work out, or, yeah. that is one thing. So just like I said again, it just goes back to just overcome what's making you uncomfortable. Just and your fear, like don't be scared. And you just have to learn to tune out what everybody else has to say, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you have to say about yourself. Because like I said earlier too, you are the only person you're stuck with for the rest of your life. So why not love yourself?
You wake up with yourself. When you're sad, you're with yourself. When you're happy, you're with yourself. You go to sleep with yourself. You succeed with yourself. You fail with yourself. The most important and meaningful relationship you can have in this world is the one you maintain with yourself, because that one affects how you see other people. And about what Mr. was saying, that you're scared, people are gonna judge you. All of those things are going to happen. You're gonna fail, because when you start doing something, or when you want to aim for something, there is no perfect road. So definitely you're gonna fail. But once you fail, be like, what can I learn from this failure? How can I get better after this failure? Don't be scared of failing. Be scared of not learning from your failures. And don't be scared of making mistakes. You aren't perfect. You are not a robot. You're not supposed to know everything or be right all the time. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. But learn it, accept it, and don't hide it.
And in order to succeed, I think everyone has to fail first. I mean, like,
at some point,
Michael Jordan, like the basketball player, I think he in school, like, he didn't make the basketball team or something, but then, like, look at him now, like.
But why though? Because he didn't stop working.
Exactly.
It wasn't love or magic.
Motivation. Use it for motivation, like, because we're not gonna sit here and be unrealistic and tell you they're not gonna judge you. No, I'm sorry. This world is just, it can be a very ugly place, and people are judgy. But just remember, like, you can't have a rainbow without rain. Like, the storm's not gonna last. And you'll get through it. And it'll be okay. Just, I mean, whenever you're like shooting a bow and arrow, the arrow has to be pulled back before you
trying.
Shoot forward. So
it's worthy. It's worthy, because whatever you decide to do is either gain weight, lose weight. You are doing it because you want to, because that's how you want to see yourself. Don't do it to please other people or to fit society standards or to be like somebody that you are not. Me, I love to see myself as I am. I'm tall, strong. I'm toned. I'm muscular. Why? Because I love it. Every time I see Cristina in the mirror, I'm like, damn, Cristina, why are you so cute? Why are you so smart, girl? Like, look at you. What? But that's how I see. And when I say it, everybody around me believe it, because they see how I carry myself. So if you see something in your mirror and you don't like it, ask yourself, how can I change it? But if you love yourself the way you are, stay the way you are. Nobody's asking you to be somebody that you are not. However, you have to realize that your shape can have a negative effect on your health. So if, let's say, you are overweight, or you are fat, or you are obese, that can have a, why are you laughing? that can have a negative impact on yourself, as long as the shape of your body is not interfering with your happiness, with your mental, emotional health, with your relationship with your loved ones. You're good.
That's another thing too, though. I know some people that say they're slimmer than someone else, but the slimmer one has more health issues than the bigger one. That's another reason why just your body type, your body shape just doesn't matter. Like, somebody that's super skinny can probably have like high cholesterol or blood sugar problems, whereas
I think
a bigger
I do.
person.
Because I be eating sugar like crazy. Yep.
But whereas a bigger one would just not.
See, health issues. Don't check on your health, because your shape doesn't. Oh, this for the picture, just for the clothes. It's for your health as well.
Yeah.
So what else? That's it. To close the video, what can we say? What can you tell them? Apart from subscribe, like, comment, share, of course.
Well, if you do want to work out, go check out her Instagram. She's not gonna disappoint you. She's definitely gonna help you and push you.
Thank you.
To do Do better, be better, get better,
and
and
stay
stay better.
Yeah, thank you, Melissa. Yeah. So yeah,
Just love yourself. Love yourself first.
you're worthy.
Just-
You are important. You matter.
We spent too much time together these
Yeah,
days.
you can tell, you know, I'm tired of her, this obese of mine.
Well, if
No,
I'm
you
obese,
cute.
you obese too, because we weigh the same.
I tell of myself, if me, I'm obese, so what? I'm obese, so what?
And you eating a pound of shrimp.
By myself. You have an issue with that? And the
talking
shrimp is
about-
good.
We might hurt somebody's feelings, though.
What? Oh, sorry. Oh, it's recording. Oh, I couldn't realize. Well, that's all I can say. Love yourself. And whatever you aim, whatever your goals, dreams you have, just ask, what can I do? And do it. Don't idealize a future. Your habits, your actions, daily actions gonna get you to whatever you wanna be. And as Melissa said, love yourself. You got nobody that
You're stuck with yourself for the rest
of your life. Might
So
as
you
well
might
be
as well
stuck with
love
somebody that you
yourself.
love. Look at yourself as somebody that you care for, somebody that you want to see happy, somebody that you want to support.
The way you want somebody else to treat you, the way you want somebody else to love you, make sure you're able to give that to yourself first.
Please.
Because that's all that
You're
matters.
hurt. Anywho, thank you guys. Thank you for being in my channel for the first time.
Yay!
So, see you in the next video. And please comment what you think about this. Share your story, share your ideas, share your advice, your
And who did
recommendation.
y'all think weighed more? We weighed the same.
I bet you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna post the video. You're gonna see it, so you
I'm sure
you
they
can see
probably
the
would-
scale.
But
You-
like me, I weigh because it's fat. Yours muscle.
Bones. You see these bones, but I love myself though. Thank you. Bye.